Okay, in the last class we had done the problem on series RL transition circuit. What is the current equation in series RL transition circuit? What is the current equation? I value.
V by R into 1 minus e power minus R by R into T.
Okay. I is equal to V by R into 1 minus e power minus R by R into T is the current transient equation for series RL transient circuit. We have done the problem in the last class. We'll do one more problem in this class. Take down a question. In the series RC, in the series circuit, shown in figure, right on. In the series circuit shown in figure, the switch is closed. The switch is closed. The switch is closed on position 1. The switch is closed on position 1. See the diagram. In the diagram, 1 and 2 is there. 1 is position 1, 2 is position 2. Switch is closed on position 1 at t is equal to 0. The switch is closed on position 1 at t is equal to 0. Thereby applying hello, thereby applying 100 volts, to the RL branch. 100 volts to the RL branch. And at t is equal to 500 microseconds, and at t is equal to 500 microseconds, and at t is equal to 500 microseconds, the switch is moved to position 2. 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 Obtain the current equations in both the intervals. Obtain the current equations in both the intervals. Obtain the current equations in both the intervals. Read the problem for 1 minute. Read the problem. Draw this circuit and read the problem. Draw this circuit and read the problem. Is it okay now? Voice is breaking. Is my voice breaking?
No, sir.
Okay. Okay. Draw the circuit. So in the problem he is saying there are two switches, switch one, they're not two switches, two positions, not two switches, two positions, position 1 and position 2. See here, this is position, this is position 1, this is position 2. Initially the switch is at position 1. At t is equal to 0, they are placing the switch at position 1. They are placing this switch at position 1. At t is equal to 0. After 500 microseconds, they are moving the switch to position 2. After 500 microseconds, see, the switch is moved to 500. After 500 microseconds, the switch is moved to position 2. Okay. Now, initially at t is equal to 0, they are connecting the switch at position 1. When they are connecting the switch at position 1, the current will flow like this. Current will flow like this. I think you have drawn the circuit. So when the switch is in position 1, he is asking the current equation. Again, when the switch is in position 2 also, he is asking the current. So now I will draw the diagram on the board and I will explain. So at t is equal to 0, they are closing the switch at position 1. See here.
Sir, your screen is not visible.
Okay, 1 minute. Is it visible now?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now see here, at t is equal to 0, they are placing the switch at position 1. Now when the switch is in position 1, your current will flow like this. Your current will flow like this. And they are asking to determine the current equation. Okay. Now 100 volts is connected to RL branch. 100 volts is connected to RL branch. Now I write the loop equation here. In the direction of current, I will take plus and minus. Now see here, V is 100 volts minus VR minus VL is equal to 0. Plus to minus, minus, plus to minus, minus. V is 100, I into R. I into R is 100. Minus L into di by dt. L into di by dt. Voltage across the inductor is L into di by dt. Now here 0.2 di by dt plus plus 100i is equal to 100. I am rearranging the terms. I am bringing to the right hand side 100. Now I had to make the coefficient of di by dt 1. I had to make the coefficient of di by dt 1. Now see here. Divide the entire equation with 0.2. What is 100 by 0.2?
99.5.
100 by 0.2.
500.
500. Okay. 100 by 0.2 is 500. Divide the entire equation with 0.2. Now the coefficient of di by dt is 1. Let it be equation 1. Now I have to determine the current equation. For this, first you have to get the integrating factor. Integrating factor is this 500 dt. That is e power 500 t. That is your integrating factor. That is your integrating factor. Now here, I'll determine the solution for the current. Current into integrating factor, that is equal to integral of integrating factor. What is k value here? That is current multiplied by integrating factor. Integral of integrating factor. Take 500 outside of the integral. 1 minute, I will set the mobile properly. Actually, it is not. Okay, see here. Now, integral of e power 500 into t dt. What is the integral of e power 500 t?
E power 500 by 500.
Okay. E power 500 by 500. Let's see. That is your current equation. But in this current equation, there is constant C. We have to determine the constant C. First write down. For determining constant C, what you will do?
Initial condition.
We'll substitute the
T equal
initial.
to 0.
Okay. At t is equal to 0, this inductor will act as open circuit. At t is equal to 0, inductor acts as open circuit. In open circuit, your current is 0. Now in equation 2, substitute this. I is equal to 0.
C equals to -1.
C is equal to -1. This is your current equation when switch is in position 1. This is your current equation when switch is in position 1. In exam, you have to derive this current equation when switch is in position 1. Now we can derive this equation by, if they ask for 2 marks, we know the formula. I is equal to V by R into 1 minus e power minus R by L into T. I is V by R. V is 100 divided by 100. 1 minus e power minus R is 100. L is 0.2. That is 1 minus e power minus Same thing we will get. We will get the same thing. See equation 3. Equation 4, this is. Already we know the formula. I is equal to V by R into 1 minus e power minus R by L into T. Even if you substitute in that, you will get the same answer. Equation 4. If they ask for 2 marks, you can do like this. If they ask for 5 marks, you have to go in the procedure. Now you got the current equation. Now we have determined when the current equation in position 1. Now we have to move the position, switch to position 2. Now I had to move the switch to 1 minute. Position 2. See here. After 500 microseconds, t is equal to 500 microseconds, the switch is moved to position 2. Draw this diagram. Draw this diagram. After 500 microseconds, switch is moved to position 2. Now RL is connected to 50 volts. See here. Now this RL is connected to 50 volts. Now I am assuming the current in this is I dash. Now I am assuming the current in this loop is I dash. Previously I have assumed the current as I. Now I am taking it as I dash in the second interval when the switch is in position 2. Have you drawn the circuit?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now I am determining the initial condition when switch is in position 2. When position 1 t is equal to 0, I is equal to 0. Now your current is not 0 after 500 microseconds. Now I have to determine the current at t after moving the switch to position 2. At t is equal to t dash is equal to 500 microseconds. Your initial current is like this. Substitute t is equal to 500 microseconds. In place of t, substitute 500 into 10 power minus 6. Your t is 500 microseconds. Now this will be the initial current. Calculate this value. Now when switch is in position 2, this is the initial current. Your initial current is not 0 now because time is 500 microseconds.
Zero 0.2212.
Okay, 0.221. This is the initial current when switch is in position 2. When the switch is moved to position 2, this is the initial current. Now I will write the loop equation. Sorry, this is I dash. Your initial current I dash. Okay. Now write the loop equation. 50 minus 100 into I dash. 100 into I dash minus L into di by dt. L into di dash by dt minus t dash is equal to 0. Why I am taking t minus t dash means, see here, this is t minus t dash is equal to 0. Previously t is equal to 0. Previously it is t is equal to 0. Now I am taking t minus t dash. It is not t is equal to 0 now. It is moved to position 2 at t is equal to t dash. T dash value is 500 microseconds. Your t dash value is 500 microseconds. That's why in the equation I am taking di dash by dt minus t dash. If it is t is equal to 0, we'll get dt. Since it is not t is equal to t dash. T dash value is 500 microseconds. I am taking di dash by dt minus t dash when switch is in position 2. Now here I want the I dash value. When the switch is in position 2, I want the current equation I dash. Now see here. Now make the coefficient of di by dt dash 1. Divide the entire equation with 0.2. Now make the coefficient of di dash by dt minus t dash 1. Divide the entire equation with 0.2. Divide the entire equation with 0.2. Let it be equation 5. Now take the integrating factor. Last equation is I dash into e power 500 t minus t dash is equal to integral of e power integral of integrating factor into dt minus t dash plus c. Now take the integration. I dash into power 500 t minus t dash is equal to 250 into e power 500 t minus t dash by 500 plus c. Now bring this term to that side. This become half plus c into e power minus 500 t minus t dash.
minus 0.279.
0.279.
Okay. Substitute this c value in equation 6. This is the final current equation when switch is in position 2. This is the current transient equation when switch is in position 2. Okay, that's all about the problem. So we have determined the current equations when switch is in position 1 and also in position 2. Any doubt in the problem?
No, sir.
Okay. We'll go to the next topic. So we have completed RL transient circuit. Now we'll go for series RC transient circuit. Series RC transient circuit. First we'll see the derivation. series RC transient circuit. Series RC transient circuit. Draw the diagram. Similar to RL transient circuit. So this will be V minus plus to minus means voltage across resistance, voltage across capacitance. Voltage across capacitance we know. VC is the voltage across capacitance. That is equal to 1 by C integral of
ID.
okay, 1 by C integral of I dt. VC is equal to 1 by C integral of I dt. Now substitute here V minus IR minus 1 by C integral of I dt is equal to 0. Now here write down this equation. Here there is no first order differential equation. We have to convert it into differential equation. Integration should not be there in the equation. If integration is there, we can't apply the first order differential equation. So we have to remove the integral. How we can remove the integral? How we can remove the integral? So we have to convert this equation into first order differential equation. How to convert? Take derivative on both sides. Take derivative on both sides with respect to dt. With respect to dt, take derivative. R is constant, di by dt plus 1 by c. Integral and derivative will become. What is the derivative of constant? V is constant.
0. 0.
Derivative of constant is 0. Now make the coefficient of di by dt 1. Divide the entire equation with R. That is the integrating factor. Now I have to determine the solution for the current. Current equation I have to define. See here, your constant is 0. Your k value is 0 here. Your k value is 0. So now this entire term is 0. So this is the current equation.
Sir, C into e power minus 1 by RC.
Okay. C into e power minus. Okay. That is C into e power minus 1. Because we are bringing to the right hand side, it becomes e power minus 1 by RC into t. Now I have to determine the constant C. How will determine constant C?
At t equals to 0.
Equal to
Apply the initial condition. At t is equal to 0, capacitor will act as,
short circuit.
Short circuited.
if capacitor is short circuited here, I is equal to V by R. At t is equal to 0, your capacitor will act as short circuit, then I is equal to V by R. Substitute this initial condition here in the above equation. Now we have determined the constant C. Substitute the initial condition. At t is equal to 0, your current is I is equal to V by R. See, in the circuit, if you short circuit C, closed path is there. In the closed path, I is equal to V by R. Substitute this initial condition in equation 2. In place of I, substitute V by R. In place of t, substitute 0. We will get C value is V by R. Now substitute equation 3 in equation 2. We will get the current equation. Substitute C value in equation 2. Substitute C value in equation 2. This is your current transient equation. I is equal to V by R into e power minus 1 by RC into T. So for RL circuit, you have got I is equal to V by R into 1 minus e power minus R by L into T. But here we got, there is no 1 minus. Here directly e power minus 1 by RC into T. You have to remember these current equations at least. In exam, you have to derive this current equation. I is equal to V by R into e power minus 1 by RC into T. Now tell me, what is the time constant of RL circuit? What is the time constant of RL circuit?
I
See in your notes,
L by R.
time constant. L by R. Okay. L by R is the time constant of RL circuit. One minute. Is board visible? Okay.
Plus
I is equal to one minute. I is equal to V by R into e power minus 1 by RC into T. Okay. Time constant of RL circuit is L by R. Now time constant of RC circuit is tau is equal to RC. Time constant of RC circuit is tau is equal to RC. Tau is equal to RC. Why it is RC means, see here, e power minus 1 by RC. If you substitute T is equal to RC here, if you substitute T is equal to RC, RC is going to be cancelled. E power minus 1 will go. Now we'll draw the curve for this current. First I am taking T is equal to 0. At t is equal to 0, substitute t is equal to 0. E power 0 is 1. 1 into V by R. Take t is equal to, I think board is not clear visible. One second. One minute, I'll set the board so that it will be visible. Okay. See here. T is equal to one time constant. 1 into tau, that is 1 into RC. Your I is equal to V by R into e power minus 1 by RC into, substitute T is equal to RC. That is V by R into e power minus 1. What is the value of e power minus 1?
0.367.
367. Okay. This is the one time constant. Tau is equal to one time constant. Now I am taking t is equal to two time constants. I'll do one thing. I will erase this. Now I am taking t is equal to two time constants. I is equal to v by r into e power minus 2. That is two time constants means 2 into RC. Substitute 2 into RC, you'll get that. What is the value?
0.135.
0.135. Now take t is equal to 3 time constant.
Four nine seven.
19497.
497.
Okay. T is equal to infinity.
Zero.
0. We'll get 0. At t is equal to infinity, we are getting 0. Now by using this, I'll draw the curve for the current. Current curve, current on y-axis and time on the x-axis, time constant on the x-axis. At t is equal to 0, your current is V by R. At t is equal to one time constant, it is 0.367. 0.367. At t is equal to 2 time constant, it is 0.13 something. Now t is equal to 3 time constant, it is 0.0. 0.0 means almost 0. After that, at t is equal to infinity, it is 0. So it is almost 0 after 3 time constants. After 3 time constants, it is almost 0. So this is the current transient curve. It is exponentially rising or decaying?
Decaying.
It is exponentially decaying. I have already told in the RL circuit, if you are having 1 minus e power minus, it is exponentially rising. If you are having only e power minus in your equation, it will be exponentially decaying. If you are having 1 minus e power minus, that will be exponentially rising. If you are having only e power minus in your equation, that will be exponentially decaying. This is the current transient curve. In the next class, we will derive voltage across resistance, voltage across capacitance also. Okay. Go through the derivation at home. In the next class, we will continue this derivation. Up to current equation we have derived. In the next equation, we will derive the voltage across resistance, voltage across capacitance. See the RL circuit derivation and come in the next class. Okay, so that it will be easy for you. And also energy in the capacitor also will derive. Energy in the inductor we have derived in RL circuit, but here we will derive energy in the capacitor. Okay, I will take the attendance, wait for some time. 9, 16, 21 and 30 are absent. 9, 16, 21 and 30. Okay. Now you can exit.
Thank you, sir.